Welcome back, everybody, to the next scintillating edition of Restoring the Lisa Marie. And since the last update, we have made quite a bit of progress, which I would like to go over now. Marshall's continued doing his compounding work on the rig, and if I show you this side of the coach, and then you compare it to over here, he has the wax on now, but you can see down here the coach works is coming back beautifully there. So I think he's doing a great job of bringing that up, restoring that. Inside, we actually did a panel fitting over here, and I'm happy to say that the panel fit very nicely. You can see that on one of the live streams. I believe it was the one before this one where he actually fitted the panel. He has some white vinyl that's going to go up there. I did the cutout for the electrical. There's going to be a 12-volt USB and cigarette lighter on this side of this 1x3 here. I also took the opportunity to mark out all the new wires here by tagging them and putting the titles on what they are. So when it's time to do the hookup, it's very easy for me to mark locations. And yeah, I think that's going to make it a lot easier because there's a lot of new wiring around here. Marshall indicated in the future he might like to have a max air fan. So I've now managed to fish this behind the walls here. Nice heavy gauge wire here. I believe that's 14 gauge, nice and yeah, I think it's 12 or 14 gauge. Really nice duty for that application. So managed to fish that through pretty good. So it'll be for the future if the funds are available. Now the other big projects too, we're routing the heater used to be in the back here, the back duct. You have a front duct for the suburban house heater here. Duct comes out here at the bottom. Well, there was a secondary duct here in the back. Well, that had to be removed to do the bed. Now I've managed to run that duct around here so it'll come out under the fridge, and it'll blow out into the coach in the rear. Because he's going to use this for storage, this area down here, I couldn't really, the bins might be high here and it would block the flow coming out. Thus, I think that's an intelligent location to have that coming out. There, pardon me. Now, what else is new is you'll see that the water tank has been installed. It has been strapped down here with nylon straps. It is really secure. It's sitting on a piece of carpet. We're also going to install a lip, a wooden 2x2 lip around the base of it. And what that's going to do is further, still at the end of allergy season for leaf mold here, pardon me, but that 2x2 lip is going to give it a little more extra capture there and security against movement. It's not going to be lipped across the whole way, but just at several points. The water tank has now been hooked up, and you can see now, compared to the way, and one of the things I never liked about the Coachmans is that they put the electrical system and the water system were combined here underneath of the jackknife sofa. I never liked that configuration to have water so close to electrical. In the event of a catastrophic leak, you probably short out your converter box here, or worse. So I'm very happy to say, plus the water line ran from the side all the way, ran into the tank there, and then the water lines had to run all the way around the coach here and then come over and up the side there. Well, you can see now that the water run is significantly shorter here. It just comes out of we've reconfigured this for a backfill, and I'll go outside and show you a little more about what that means. And I think it's a very nice, there's a few features that make it nice and foolproof. The first feature here is there's going to be a piece of paneling on the back here, And this is a marine brass fitting here that's going to be used to fill the coach from the back. Well, there'll be a panel over here, and there's going to be a little sight window cut here so you can actually see the level of the water as opposed to depending on the electrical readouts. I think that's sometimes keeping stuff simple is the best thing of all. This was where the drain cock went. We've switched this around. This used to feed into the water pump, but this used to be the drain cock on this side. I've reversed them now. And because the tank is rarely drained, I'm just going to put a square plug in the drain cock. And then in the future, if he wants to drain it, all he has to do is screw in that drain cock there, open it, and let it come outside the coach here and empty. So I think it's a good solution. This is for the vent. Anytime the water's entering into a closed vessel, excuse me, it has to escape from it. So a vent, air has to be displaced. So this is your vent that allows that to happen. So I think we got the tank sealed up pretty good over the last few weeks. Taken quite a few applications of silicone there on that, and we've already confirmed that the water pump is working good. The electrical will be neatened up, but I'm happy to say that it pushes us one step closer to completion. If you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. Your thumbs up are appreciated, and we'll see you on the next part. Thank you.